Alright, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about how to get better at Counter-Strike by playing way less. And yeah, this kind of has to do with the burnout video. It's kind of like the solutions and stuff I figured out post-burnout, how to have like good balance, good practice balance in your life. So, yeah, what I figured out, I mentioned in the burnout video, I say find your cap where you start focusing on whatever task you're doing. So if that's demo watching, aim practicing, whatever, you start zoning out. I mentioned it in the burnout video, but what I actually discovered was I did some more research on this stuff, and there's this idea called deep work and flow state. I already knew about flow state, but I didn't know about deep work. And basically, the idea is it's not about how many hours you put into a skill, it's about how many effective hours you put in. So those effective hours are time spent doing work for like anything. It could be anything. I just applied it to Counter Strike. There's some video about like entrepreneurism or whatever, but I just applied it to Counter Strike because I like Counter Strike. But yeah, it's about the effective deep work hours. So it's basically this like mental state that you get in where it's just you only focus on the task at hand, and that's the flow state. But the deep work is basically like it's like the term that you would use for like the amount of time spent in flow state focusing on a specific task. So for example, we could use aimbots training, right? If you want, you could be like me and my dumb self and sit in here for 3 hours a day and, 3 hours of non-deep work, 3 hours of busy work, of like going through the motions. Or you can do like literally like 15 minutes, bro. I'm telling you, like 15 minutes of deep work is way better than like 3 hours of just through the motions type work. And there's ways to get into that deep work zone, okay, and to enter that flow state. So for one, and this was my biggest mistake, is don't let your practices be open-ended, right? A lot of people always talk about just play, just play, just play. And that works up to a certain point because, when you're new to a game, just exposure and experience is what you need at that point. But as you get to higher levels, you don't need to just play. You need to focus on specific tasks, and it takes a lot more thinking and mental skills. So one is to put a cap on your practice time. So let's say you're doing aim training. Instead of just being like, all right, I'm just going to aim train until I get bored. Tell yourself, excuse me, again, no editor. Tell yourself, I'm going to aim train for 15 minutes. I'm turning off my phone and no notifications, nothing. No distractions. I'm just going to aim train for 15 minutes. And when it's done, I can forget about it. That's the other thing, too, is that you want to be able to turn this off in your brain. You don't want to be thinking about Counter-Strike all day because then your thoughts get stale. You don't have new ideas that come up if you're thinking about the same things over and over. So for one is to put a cap on your time practicing. So for me, I used to, bro, I used to like just play and just play and play and play and play. If I was bored, I'd come and play. If I was doing this, I just come and play. It was never closed off. It was always open-ended. And my personal testimony to this deep work idea, after I heard about it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna do it for 10 minutes. I'm gonna do it for 15 minutes. That's what I said. I didn't even do it the full 15 minutes, and I instantly saw increases in my aim skill, like my mechanical skills. So what happened was, I would do here, come in aimbots. I'd do my aimbots training, and I would normally do the bots challenge, and my average time would always be like 45 to 47 seconds, right? And if I was feeling really good, I'd hit 44, and my goal was always to beat Smalley. I always wanted to beat Smalley because I'm like, I just want to be better than everyone. So I wanted to beat Smalley, and I gave the deep work thing a try. So I got on. I warmed up for maybe 3 minutes. So there's like lots of variable changes. So normally when I would practice, I would just warm up for like 20 to 30 minutes and just dick around, listen to some audiobook, whatever. This time I warmed up for 3 minutes. Didn't listen to any audiobooks. That's the other thing too. Don't listen to anything audiobooks. If anything, you listen to music, and music without lyrics. You want to be as little to no distraction as possible. That's why I put on Halo music. That's the secret. So I put on Halo music, warmed up for 3 minutes. I did the I just tabbed out on my game. I did the fucking challenge like 4 times. On like the 5th time, I was like 10 minutes into this session of no distractions. The 5th time I did it, I had a score that the time of 40.2 seconds. I beat Smalley's by a second and a half. I went from an average of like 45 to 47 seconds to 40 seconds, 40.2 seconds from 10 minutes, bro. And 3 of those were warming up. Like, And that was from one session of deep work. So imagine if I constantly, consistently practice at this level of intensity and effectiveness. Bro, this is the next level, dude. This is how you get to that next level. You gotta, don't be like me and make the mistake of thinking just grind, 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 grind. Like you gotta grind. No, it's about effective grinding, right? And your brain can only handle so much grinding. That's actually effective. So find your limit, go intense as fuck, but put a cap to it, and once it's over, be done. Don't think about it anymore because now you're putting more stress on your brain. You want to have a good mental state. Like that matters too. Like you can't just ignore the rest of your life and all the other problems. Like you got to get everything else together, and then Counter Strike will get better too. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hang out with friends. Like it sounds stupid, but like watching movies and like doing shit makes you play better in Counter Strike. For me at least, because I didn't do that because I thought I just had to grind, grind, grind. Like I gotta go pro, I gotta grind. Like it's not how it works. It's about effective grinding. So one, put a cap to it. Two, I kind of went on a tangent earlier, but two is to enter the flow state is to enter or is to make the challenge not too difficult or not too easy. Because if it's too difficult, the challenge at hand, you're gonna get frustrated. If it's too easy, you're gonna get bored. So if it's right in the middle, something that you could beat. You just gotta work towards it. You'll want to beat it. You'll enter this flow state, and this is what you want to be. And you want to be in the flow state while you're practicing, so you get that deep work in. You want to rack up hours in deep work time, not hours in just normal grinding time and deep work time. So one, put a cap to it. Two, enter flow state by making the challenge not too difficult, not too easy, just perfect. Three, I would say put on music, like I mentioned earlier. Don't listen to audiobooks. Don't listen to anything else that could distract you. Because I used to think I could listen to audiobooks and I can learn about meditation and then Counter Strike, and I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm being extra productive. No, I'm not. Right? I'm learning the audiobook, but I'm not improving at Counter Strike at that point because I'm not 100% focused. Right? So three, put on music. I would say avoid lyrics. Put on video gaming music. Video gaming music is literally meant to make you focus. So that's why I put on Halo music because I feel badass when I listen to it. So you could take my route and put on Halo music, and then yeah, four. Don't think about it when you're done. Stop. Like learn how to compartmentalize your life. Right. I used to always think about Counter Strike, but now when I finish my set routine, even if it's only for 15 to 20 minutes, when I'm done thinking about Counter Strike. I'm gonna go play some other video with my friends. I'm gonna go watch a movie because that shit matters too, and that shit actually makes you play better. So. Recap. Time limit. Two. What did I say? Something about music. That was the third one. Stop thinking about it. And the second one I forgot. Oh, enter flow state. Yeah. Don't make it too difficult, don't make it too easy. So, yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully you stop wasting a lot of time like I was doing. I wasted so much time like just ineffective. It wasn't even efficient. I was just grinding because I thought you had to grind, and that's not how it is. It's about effective grinding. So hopefully this saves you a lot of time. Hopefully this makes you play better too. And let me know what you guys think about this video. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe.